Some good PlayStation news. Here we go. All right. Now, if you haven't been following the stream, last week we covered a story about how Sony has been quietly, and you would, if you're not broke like PS4 niggas, you would never know this story unless the news covered it. PS4 niggas last week started to report that they were getting a message on their screen when they booted up their PS4 to watch Netflix or play season 2 of Fortnite. That message was Sony saying, hey guys, listen, we're not going to be developing games for PS4 much longer. We're not going to be having the servers online much longer. So maybe consider upgrading to the PS5. You get more power, better games, just an overall better experience, right? And I declared that I won the war. You know, I won. Because not only do you have hardcore gamers saying the PS4 is holding things back, but you have game developers and hardware manufacturers saying they're sick of you guys too. Now, we covered that last week. I say all that to say this. I like to talk shit and I'm about jokes, but I'm a man of solutions, you know? So we have another upgrade as well. Now, not an upgrade, but another update. In this world where there's RAM shortages, GPU shortages, and potential SSD shortages, which is actually affecting the potential pricing of the upcoming Steam machine, and we damn for sure know for the PS6 and the next Xbox and the next GPUs, Sony is doing their best to accommodate you broke-ass, bitch-ass PS4 niggas. According to this article, PS5 price increase unlikely for now, as Sony moves to protect their supplies. Amid an ongoing global memory shortage driven by AI companies, will the PS5 console see another price hike? Sony isn't saying yes or no to the question, but it has confirmed it has a supply of memory to meet demand for the PS5 consoles through 2026. As for securing a supply of memory, we already are in position to secure the minimum quantity necessary to manage the year-end selling season of next fiscal year, October to December of 2026. Sony's CFO said to This Week in Video Games, going forward, we intend to further negotiate with various suppliers to secure enough supply to meet the demand of our customers. Translation, if you're not following, PS4 niggas, the RAM shortage, the GPU shortage, it's a real thing. AI is fucking things up. But Sony believes in you guys. I don't, but Sony believes in you guys. They know you can do it. You have been warned. You have about 1 year. Sony has bought a year's worth of supply of RAM so they can keep producing PS5s at a decent rate. You have about a year before they run out of RAM. Then the situation becomes they have to find a new distributor, or they might run out and the price is gonna go up. Don't act like I didn't fucking warn you. Tao said that Sony's hardware sales strategy can be adjusted flexibly, suggesting that the company is aiming to avoid another PS5 price hike while also prioritizing monetization of the install base to date and further expanding software and network service revenue. They are keeping you guys in mind. Shout out, it's very rare that I'm gonna give Sony a W, because this is an evil company, but they're trying to accommodate you broke ass bitches. Currently, PS5 console sales have reached an impressive 92 million units. Console sales have decreased by 4%, thanks in part to the weak holiday season, but there are a 19% increase in operating income driven by strong first-party game sales and microtransactions. So I say all that to say this, to repeat myself before we move on. You have been warned. They are trying to accommodate you. They said they have about a year worth of supply of RAM already in some warehouse or something, so they can keep making PS5s. But after about a year passes, they don't know where this is going to go. We don't know. You know, Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, and Elon might decide they need 10 more fucking warehouses of AI computers, and they might eat up more of the RAM. And then the situation there, it doesn't guarantee there's going to be a price hike for the PS5, but they're letting you know what the window is. And don't be shocked once that window ends, there is a price hike. You've been warned. You have a job to get, you have a year to get a fucking job and get a PS4. And let me give you guys some financial advice, because I know PS4 niggas are financially illiterate. If you get a job right now, matter of fact, let's do the math for these niggas, bro. United States minimum wage 2025. What is it? $7.25 is the lowest, I think. So we're gonna go by the lowest. Let's see, calculator. All right, let's see. So we're gonna go $7.25 an hour, 40 hours a week. You can make $290. Now, if we take out taxes, nah, fuck it. Just for we're not gonna take out the taxes. It's not much to tax there anyway, but so let's see, $290. You can save up for a PS5 within 2 paychecks, really. Because I mean, $290 times 2 is what? $580. You have enough. Guys, PS4 niggas, you can go get a job at Subway. You don't even have to get some crazy job. You can get a job at Subway, McDonald's, not Arby's. But you see the point. You can get a minimum wage job, and in 2 paychecks, literally 2 weeks, one month of work, you can afford a PS5. You said bills? PS4 niggas don't have bills. They living up. Listen, 99% of PS4 niggas are homosexuals. They fuck for a living. They couch surf from house to house with the PS4 under their arm, fucking their sugar mama. They don't got jobs. They don't got bills. So what are we talking about here? This is a lot of money for them. I'm trying to help y'all out. Literally 1 month of saving, you can get the PS5. I believe in you guys. Come on now. You can do it. Yo, shout out to hey man with the sub, appreciate it. But what about the VC? Oh man. But what about the VC on my player for the boat on PS4, man? I can't, but it's true. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm a man of solutions. Y'all can't say that I'm not a man of the people that's not trying to help, man. Listen, if you need money and you don't want to get a job, start like a clips page or something. That's what niggas be doing, bruh. Start a clips page on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and just steal iShowSpeed and fucking Kaizenat clips and just upload shit with captions out of context. There you go. There's $500 in a month. You're welcome. Is iShowSpeed gonna rizz up this girl? Because that's what niggas do, bro. I need money for these parlays. I can't help you. I'm just trying to help them get a goddamn PS5. And negative news, Nvidia reportedly won't release a new graphics card this year. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. AI data centers are poisoning the air, sucking up all the drinking water, eating up all the RAM, increasing the prices on every piece of technology. And now we are going from a shortage on GPUs to now we are actively stalling the development of technology. So if you have a 30 series and we're waiting to see if they drop a 60 series, it ain't coming this year, nigga. AI, the technology that's supposed to push society to utopia, is now actively stifling progress of humanity. With gaming becoming an ever smaller part of Nvidia's lucrative business, the company reportedly won't bother releasing a new GPU this year. The information reported on Thursday that Nvidia has pushed back its plan to release its updated RTX 50 line in 2060. They wasn't even dropping the 60 series. These are supposed to be the 50 Ti's, I think. Which is like, if you don't PC game, GPUs release kind of like iPhones. You know, you have like, it would be what's the new one? iPhone 17, then iPhone 17s before you get the 18. It's kind of like that. This year was supposed to be like the off year with the TIs or the Supers or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. This would be the first time in 3 decades that the company hasn't launched new gaming chips. The culprit? AI. AI's demand has driven the current chip shortage, throwing the consumer electronics industry out of kilter. Many products priced are expected to rise, plus tariffs, and the scarcity of the memory chips has made components that rely on them, including GPUs, nearly impossible to find. Even the auto industry isn't spared. Facing these constraints, Nvidia, which made its bones on graphics chips for PCs and gaming consoles, is essentially brushing off that demographic. They said, fuck you, bitch. The information notes that in the first 9 months of 2022, Nvidia's gaming GPUs made up 35% of its total revenue. During that same period in 2025, that's only around 8% that it came from the gaming components. In addition, Nvidia's AI chips have much higher profit margins. Translation, fuck you, bitch. This government contract is gonna pay more. We don't need your money, you're poor. So, you have been warned. I hope this is a 1 year thing, and this is, I hope by this, before I move on, I hope by this year this time next year, we're just over this AI shit. It feels like the AI bubble's about to burst because I feel like people are getting sick of this shit. They have overpromised and delivered next to nothing. Chat GPT is not that important. And then what it's being used for is fucking stupid. I mean, we are actively stifling innovation in humanity. So your president of the United States, because I didn't vote for this nigga, that fat Cheeto in chief can generate videos of former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as apes. I don't know if y'all saw this shit. This is what niggas are doing with this shit, bruh. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. And oh, by the way, we're using all the drinking water. We're poisoning the air. I don't think it's that important. I don't think that it's that important. Can we move on from this shit, bruh? You said, oh, I saw that. Shit is stupid, man. You said Trump's doing AI for real? Yeah, he posted it to his Truth Social page, which is like his version of Twitter because he got banned off of Twitter. He said, are you for real? I'm being for real, bruh. Hold up. Let's see. Trump, Obama, AI. Look, it comes up right there. Monkey video. People are searching it. They said that he didn't post it. First of all, he posted this shit at like 3 in the morning. Then they said, oh, it was a staffer. It wasn't him. Like, get the fuck out of here. Does anybody have the actual video? Of course, they're not going to post the video. Here, let me see if I can find it on Twitter. I saw it this morning. Let's see. Obama. I don't know what's going to come up, so I got to look real quick off stream. Got to make sure I find this shit. Oh, there it is. I found it. Here you go. This is what he posted on his social media page. I don't want to get a fucking copyright strike. He said that his staffer posted this shit. Like, nigga, no, you did. And you posted that on Black History Month. That's fucking crazy. They're just openly saying this shit. Just straight racist, bruh. So this we are stifling technology and the progression of society, poisoning the air, getting rid of the drinking water. Oh yeah, we're losing jobs. I forgot about that point. We're losing jobs to the clankers so that your president can post racist videos. What is his obsession with this dude, bruh? Yo, this nigga has not been president for like 15 years. Like, shit is weird, man. I feel like we're not mad enough, man. I feel like we're not mad enough. He only posted the Obama part too. Right, that's the full video. He clipped it and only posted the 5 seconds with Obama. Like, you knew what you was doing, bruh. Dog whistle. In other news, Ghost of Yotei outperforms Ghost of Tsushima, says Sony. Shout out to the sales. Sony has announced that the open world samurai adventure sequel Ghost of Yotei has outsold Ghost of Tsushima during the comparable launch period and significantly contributed to the company's latest financial results. The company didn't provide an updated sales figure for Sucker Punch Productions' latest action-adventure game, but during an earnings call that was transcribed by VGC, Sony confirmed that Ghost of Yotei has exceeded the sales of the previous title in the same period of time. So it's selling faster at this point in time, basically. In its first 3 days, Ghost of Tsushima sold 2.4 million units, about 4 months after its July 2020 release on PlayStation 4. Tsushima then went on to surpass 5 million in sales. And I'm not surprised because Ghost of Yotei is a ball and gun gamer. It's a ball and gun adjacent game. Like, Ghost of Tsushima is the game that appeals to ball and gun gamers who only pick maybe one game a year. You know, they'll play Madden 2K, Call of Duty, and they'll usually play like one game outside of their circle, which is usually pretty predictable. One year was Wukong, then you had Spider-Man 2. This would be this year's, this would be 2025's ball and gun adjacent game. It was a decent game, but you know, so it's naturally going to drive up the sales or whatever. And I think that's also one of the reasons why you saw some people shocked that this didn't win Game of the Year, because I did see it. And I'm like, bruh, this was not winning Game of the Year. Did you hear that apparently I've seen that. Until we got some definitive evidence, I ain't gonna touch on that though. I ain't gonna touch on that. You know, it's important not to spread like conspiracies. But what I will say is, it was a conspiracy that the United States government flooded the black neighborhood with crack cocaine in order to fund wars in Nicaragua. That used to be a conspiracy too. Then documents got unsealed and it turned out it was true. So, you know, I always say sleep with one eye open, but unless we got definitive evidence, I don't like to talk about conspiracy shit. Yeah, and then they turned it into a TV show which you niggas eat up, and that's why I said I've never been a big fan of Snowfall, because I'm like, yo, this isn't. Granted, it was a dramatization version of it, and it is a good show. It has good acting, but like, I just feel like we should be angry. Like, guys, you know that actually happened, right? That's not just a TV show. Anyways. Starfield will launch, Snoozefield will launch in April of 2026 on the PlayStation 5, it's claimed. So, I mean, if you care about it, this, depending on who you are, you might feel, or you might feel. Let's see. A new report has claimed that the long-awaited PS5 version of what is it long-awaited? PS5 version of Starfield will be releasing on April of 2026. That's according to a new report from PPE, which obtained internal documentation from a video game distributor revealing that Starfield is scheduled to launch on the PS5 April 7, 2026. I believe this is probably true. Maybe not this date, but like it's coming out this year, especially because all the other Bethesda games just got announced for the Switch 2. It's and every other Xbox exclusive, Game Pass exclusive, it's already on the PlayStation. When Gears of War and Halo went, I said, oh, everything else is on the table. It's all but confirmed. It's just a matter of time when it's going to come out sometime this year. The question that I'm curious about is, will PS5 niggas buy Starfield? Because PS5 niggas loved Grounded 2. They didn't buy Gears of War, which I was shocked. PS5 niggas loved Grounded 2, and they loved the pirate game. What's that shit? Sea of Z's. They like those quirky ass games. So I'm curious to see, will they play Starfield and will they hype it up? Who's playing it? Somebody's playing it, not me, but oh, this video came across my For You page. Just an update. A few streams ago, I covered the story about how like NBA 2K26 is just in a terrible state. The reason being is in 2K26, they removed RNG shooting and they added a pure green window, meaning if you don't play 2K6, if you don't play the game, basically if you time your shot and you put it in the green window, it will go in 100% of the time. The reason there used to be RNG in the game was to stop cheaters who use devices like the Chrono Zen to basically auto green. But because there's a pure green window, now everybody's auto greening. And apparently NBA 2K26 is in a terrible state because it was just mad videos popping up on my For You page of people bitching about the state of the community and how they're not doing anything about it. And they say they can't do anything about it, even though they did something about this in Call of Duty recently. I have an update. I just wanted to show you how bad it is. Motherfuckers are just openly cheating, which is funny because this also proves my point that there's just as many console gamers that cheat than PC gamers. A lot of y'all just don't know that there's mad cheaters on console, but there is. And here's an example of how bad it got.
And I see somebody playing 2K and they hit an absolutely ridiculous fadeaway 3. The game ends and then I see he shoots over 90% from the 3. So I'm like,
he's streaming this.
He was hitting contested fadeaway 3s left and right. I watched about 3 games and he did not miss a shot. He finally turned over the ball. He looked to the right to his computer and did some shit.
I ain't gonna lie, it's snowing, bro. It's snowing, bro.
He kept saying he gonna make it snow, he gonna make it snow. And I'm like, I didn't understand what that meant at first. It's winter, what the fuck? Then it finally clicked. His crew name's Snowfall. His PSN is Freezing Season.
Freezing Season.
He is lag switching and freezing opponents and calling it, I'ma make it snow. And
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Lag switching. The phenomenon from my high school days where people would fuck up your servers in Call of Duty. It is back in NBA 2K.
don't give a shit. Then the TikTok comments finally started saying, yo, Zen, and lo and behold, comments were deleted. So
he's using a Zen and he's lag switching, by the way.
I heard his man say something in the distant background, but I tweaked it so that you can hear it.
Huh? You know I would have made this bit. You know I would have made it snow in that bit.
So apparently a script 2.0, you can freeze people, you can lag switch people. I was commenting trying to bait him to tell me what was going on, what he was doing. He was kind of like answering.
Make it snow? Nah, I couldn't. Why not? It takes time.
He chose not to. I don't know why. But yo, I can't support that shit, and y'all gotta stop supporting that shit. I'm not trying to knock people down who want to make 2K stuff, TikTok stream all day. This was my second
Yeah, shout out to the dude too. He seems like a good creator who's generally just concerned about his favorite game. But this is why I gotta give pushback, because I mean, we just know that this is why I don't even play 2K anymore. At this point, the game is running rampant with cheaters. Why do you guys continue to choose to play this game? Just get off. If y'all really want to send a message to Ronnie and the rest of the dev team, get off the server, stop spending money on VC. Because at the end of the day, that you cannot control these cheaters. That's got to be something that 2K handles. But what you can control is how you spend your time and how you spend your money. And it's I get it, because in their defense, 2K26 is the best 2K in probably the last 5 or 6. I legitimately had fun. I played this shit for like 3 months. I legitimately had fun in this game. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. The changes they made to it was a lot of fun, but it got ruined by cheaters. but you do not have to play the game. There's so many bangers out right now and so many bangers coming out. Hop on Neo 3, hop on Resident Evil, play something else, control yourself. That is what you can do. But I just think it's sad that we've reached a state where people are just streaming themselves cheating. That shit is fucking crazy to me, bro. And what do you gain for, like, what fun do you have doing this? Like, you think you're the best at the game or something? You're just the biggest fucking loser, bro. What did somebody say? Or play a different game mode. It's all the game modes. It's all the game modes. The cheating effects. It's all the game modes. It's not just one in specific. I seen a video and the cheater made a comment and bro said because it's fun. Man, I say IP ban all them niggas, bro. That's what I say. Anybody who's cheating, IP ban them. That'll. Now you got to go buy a new PlayStation. Let's see who really about that cheating shit. That's what I say. You get caught, you get IP banned, bitch. And VPNs, they got to find a way to not make that shit not work too. Probably just his viewers enjoy that shit. Fuck that dude and his viewers. Not this dude, but the cheater. Fuck that dude and his fucking viewers. Because cheating is corny. I don't care. I like the rag on the 2K community, but like, you know, the game is actually good this past year, so it's like I feel kind of bad for them. It's like, bro, they can't even enjoy the fucking game. In other news, glazing news. If you're tired of Expedition 33 getting glazed, I hate to break it to you, they're getting glazed some more. Expedition 33 developers have been named Knights of the Order of Arts and Letters by the French Ministry of Culture for their contribution to the field of arts, literature, and culture. If you are not following this, ladies and gentlemen, they went to France, the developers. Well, not they went because the studio is based in France, but they talked to the French government. They told the entire Expedition 33 team to get on their knees. And them niggas got knighted, bruh, over a fucking video game, bruh. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I like Expedition 33, but this is crazy. This is fucking, yeah, somebody in the chat said they pouring honey on it. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm like, come on, y'all. Can we be for real? But then on the flip side, to be fair, Sandfall Interactive is a French-based studio. It's the French government. So I guess it's them kind of, you know, uplifting their people, because at the end of the day, their game does affect the economy. It's selling well, so it's good for the French economy. It's good PR for the French people. I feel like Expedition 33 is the best PR France has had in a very long time, bro. So like, I guess I kind of understand it, but you got knighted? That's crazy. They should have put him in like armor and gave him actual swords on some King Arthur shit. Yeah. Let him pull the sword out the stump and shit. That would have been fucking funny. The whole team, though, the whole team, bruh. The whole team worked on. To be fair, it's not a lot of devs on the team, so Witcher 3 got the same love from Poland, right? That I don't know. I'm not sure. That I don't know. So shout out to Expedition 33. The glazing never stops, man. Best PR since croissants. All right, buddy. We get a new look at Sophie Turner as Lara Croft in another fit. The first showing of her, I wasn't really sure about it. I was like, whatever. But I guess this look looks a little bit better. I believe this show is being published by Amazon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Excuse me, but there's another look at her as Lara Croft. Anybody excited for the show? I don't know. Until I see a trailer, I don't know. Yo, shout out to Just Marvin with the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Not gonna China would have done the same shit if Wukong won Game of the Year back then. I think they didn't get knighted because that's not a Chinese thing, but the Chinese government did recognize Wukong. They did. They got an award for like culture from like one of the dudes in the Chinese ministry or some shit like that. I dig it. Tight shit. We need a trailer for this. Quit showing pictures. All right, I'm ready to get on the game. I'm ready to put in some pain on this goddamn